Here, viewers, it's nice to be back on the program again today. And today we have the senior masquerade in the house, a great man, a man that has affected the life of so many people in Nigeria, across Nigeria. A man that created jobs for several people, empowered several people. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in the house the founder and the director of Lift Above Poverty Organization, Lapo, Dr. Godwin. Ehigiamusoe now.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah.
So very recently we lost a rare gem, Ambassador Osayomore.
Yeah.
How will you describe
he was really a legend. He was a bundle of talents, musical talents. Of course, he was also committed to social justice. In the lyrics of his music, though rich in Benin cultural folklores, were also very, very philosophical, and of course also very supportive of social justice.
Fighting inequality?
Of course, that came out clearly in most of his music. And at a point where this nation was also going through a very difficult times, under General Abacha, he came up with some, music. Of course, that was at a time that he tried to experiment, going beyond Benin language to also in English and all that. The essence of that was to ensure that more people beyond our ethnic boundary were able to understand his message.
Sounds like Babanawa,
yeah.
I'm aware that you have this blood tie with Osayomore. So what is the relationship?
Okay, we are from the same family. Indeed, the extended family, we belong to the same, family as it were. And not only that, we are also close-knit as a people. So myself and himself had some special relationship, and we always had period of lengthy discussions, and most of these discussions obviously will be very philosophical. We also say about the condition of ordinary Nigeria and all that. Those were those things that really brought us together.
Okay. But I'm sure you people, the age gap is not too far. Most probably you grew up together, way back in the village. How will you describe his growing up? Was it a stubborn type?
Well, I think what defined him was the fact that he set on the path of musical stardom very early. I remember those days where we were small, we would put people together, and we start, doing a lot of musical production and all that. Yes, exactly. I think it's important to also know that he had a very strong root in a family history of musical talent.
Oh, okay.
His senior brother was extraordinarily talented with very good voice, but his talent was cut short because of his early death.
Okay.
So he started very early and in days. That was the good thing about it, that he knew what he has come to do, and then he started so early.
So what you're saying, in essence, that he did not even choose music. Music choosing. Rather, music choosing.
Yes, music choosing, obviously, but I think he was also very dedicated. Talent alone cannot take you to where he got to, but talent with diligence took him there. Even when he went into the military, he also decided to be in the musical section. That is the army band, as they would call them then. And then before he went solo.
Yeah. He told me that when he was in the army, there was this white man who was there. He said the match be about 2 years ago. I told him to resign, that you don't belong here. You need to go. So my encouraging.
Yeah, I think yes, I think he needed that. But if listening to some of his music, even when he was in the army in those days, you could see that this was a great talent, and obviously go beyond the typical army band person. So when he eventually decided to leave, it was not surprising to some of us. It was like he wanted to set up, I mean, to be on the path of musical stardom, and he did.
Yeah, thank you very much. There's this belief that most of the things we do, either we take it from our father or we take it from our mother. There's this blood thing. Who sings? Is it the father?
I think it's most likely going to be more likely going to be the mother. Okay. Yes, the mother. I like you said, we are quite close. The father was at a point the eldest person in my family. Yeah, exactly.
It's all right. Are there plans to immortalize him?
I think that definitely will come into conversation, probably after the burial. Everybody, family, interest group, tend to be focused now on how best, to give him a befitting burial.
Yes, look that we are going to miss on that. We'll miss it. I will miss it. It was a blessing to me. What are those things you will miss about?
Well, those times we always spend together, try to do sort of discussion. I would call them arguments, we try to argue on a lot of things. Incidentally, we have mutual respect for each other. Yes. He tends to always at times defer to my position in some issues. And of course, as an elderly person, brother to me, of course I do. I would miss those periods. When I'm visiting him, I'm sure that we're going to be talking so much about issues, and those are some of the things I will miss.
Let me quickly tell you this. When Chris Adi died, you know him very well.
Yes.
I went to tell him. I said, I was just meeting all the musicians for preparing for the prayer. I met him. I said, what just happened? It's just somebody for there is not like this. After a long while, SKO, they came away. You know the way he talks.
Yeah.
So when they kidnapped him, this whole thing started after the kidnapping saga. They went to hospital, coming back and all that. So when they kidnapped him, when he finally came back, I went to visit him at home and I said, if I were here, what's over there? And over there, who were going to remove and I remove he was such a
he was. I think he inspired a lot of people, especially in the musical scene. And like I said in my tribute to him, is that I think everybody should take solace in the fact that his legacy obviously will be for a long time.
Musicians don't die.
Of course.
The messenger can die, but the
messenger will not be there.
Yeah. And authors don't die.
Of course.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's deviate a little. You have done so much to empower people. You have empowered thousands of people, millions of people. Today there's this cry of the crisis in Nigeria and all that. What is your advice for government, to bring the issue of insecurity, unemployment, economic crisis to an end?
I said I will talk about the economic crisis. The economic crisis is actually something that has a lot of implications. We do know that there are a lot of challenges even within, and of course now you are having some external, pressure also in that. But at the point we are today, the biggest challenge we have today is unemployment, especially youth unemployment. When people are out of jobs, obviously it's very difficult for them, especially in a society where you do not have any safety nets, that is welfare that could, care for people who are temporarily out of job. So the life of an average Nigerian today is quite tough. The way to come out of it is do whatever is possible to create jobs.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're talking to Dr. Godwin Ehigiamusoe. Once again, thank you.
Thank you so much.